Hey everyone, it's your buddy Crypto Profit back with another video, and today is a great day to talk about the top 5 coins that I believe must be bought during this nice market dip. So dollar cost averaging in during dips is definitely something that is not unheard of on this channel. We do this multiple times throughout these dips. Bitcoin, like I said, dropped substantially, all the way almost down to about $46,000 flat. We actually saw a massive dip down August 26th, 8:05 a.m. to that $46,315. A nice shoot back up to about 47.4, and now we're sitting right around 47,000. That's just going to give us great prices across the crypto space. If we actually take a look, we are going to see that there is quite a bit of losers on this list, and we're going to go through, find the top 5 losers that are worth investing into at this current price point. So we see a lot of great things when you scroll through this, and I'm going to say I picked 5 specific coins up, specifically for this video, and I want to talk about really why they are worth buying at these prices. I want to take a look at the very first one. By the way, guys, this is going to be probably one of the most obvious ones because I talk about it pretty much every single video I make because I believe so much in this coin, and I couldn't leave it out with this current price point. So Chainlink now at $25, a 2.38% decrease in the last 24 hours. Actually taking a look at the last week, still a decrease. The last month, only a 49% increase. That's not very large, coming from about that $19 actually. If you look all the way on the left, July 26th, $19 to $25, not a massive increase. $25 Chainlink is always going to be a steal in my eyes. I will always be buying below that $30 range, and I think $25 a heck of a deal for Chainlink buyers. I want to say, guys, overall Chainlink's a great coin. The only thing a lot of people are looking for is Chainlink to be staked. A lot of people waiting on the next version of Chainlink to come out, but we have a lot of big things coming with Chainlink. If we actually go to their ecosystem, we can see how big this actually is, and we've talked about this in previous top 5s, so that's why I'm trying to get this out of the way in the beginning of this video. We have a bunch of coins we haven't talked too much about after this Chainlink, but to start off, we have 2017 with 2 different apps coming to the Chainlink ecosystem, and it continues to grow very steadily after that. So 2018, 21, 2019, 103, 2020, 239, 2021, 371, a ton of projects coming to really utilize that Chainlink ecosystem and understand that there is so much value in being a part of it. So I do want to jump into our next one in the top 5. We have Cardano. So Ctsi is definitely a coin that is worth looking into with a 12.47% decrease in the last 24 hours. You're going to be able to find a great 77-cent price point. If we actually refresh as well, we're going to see that this price point is still at that 77-cent range, but it is, like I said, on a very low price compared to what we saw, previously in the week. We saw a 94-cent rise all the way up to, like I said, 94 cents August 25th at 9:30 a.m. But if we take a look at the last month, a 106.61% increase. So it is a still very, fairly solid increase over the last month. But we did see a shoot up to about $1.27, back down, another shoot up to 87 cents, back down, another shoot up to 90 cents. So in my opinion, 77 cents, not a bad price to pay for Cardano Ctsi. If you guys didn't know, by the way, Ctsi is a utility token that powers the Cardano network, which aims to solve blockchain scalability and high fees using a technology called optimistic rollups. Ctsi can be used for staking and fees for processing data on the network. Notably, Cardano enables smart contract creation using mainstream programming languages. So if we actually go to Cardano's website, we're not going to do too much diving into it, but it does talk about their limitless coding, massive scalability, and privacy guarantees. And they also have, obviously, presenting their Cardano August 2021 development recap, rollups, TX Manager, on-chain pieces released. Inbound, they have the new Nother POS delegation testnet version, and Texas Hold'em and Chess Showcase. So a lot coming to the Cardano project as we continue to move forward. I do want to take a look at the next one in line, which is going to be a very solid project, and it's going to be Terra. Terra Luna is one that we've talked about a lot on the channel as well, and there's obvious reasons as to why I think this coin has such great potential. In the near future, we could be seeing, like I said, huge price increases from this $27.20 price point right now. If we actually look in the last 24 hours, about an 8% decrease, giving us a great discounted rate. If we take a look at the last week, 11.81% decrease. Still, like I said, seeing a discounted rate on Terra Luna. If we take a look at the last month, we're seeing almost a 229% increase. So that is a very, very large increase. So I could see Terra even coming down to the $26, $25 range if possible. Snagging it around that $25, $26 range would be great to actually jump in. I will say, guys, I'm not a financial advisor, so always do your own research before investing, but Terra Luna is definitely a coin that has a ton of value hidden kind of behind it. And you have to do some research to find out why people aren't really all involved in Terra. And if we actually jump in, they have big updates coming. So Columbus 5 is just about 2 more weeks away from us lunatics. Prepare yourself ready. The history is happening. Let us help you understand Columbus 5 better. So this was actually tweeted out earlier yesterday, about 4:12 a.m. yesterday. We saw really just an understanding of what Columbus 5 is and Columbus 4 versus Columbus 5 and the key differences, as well as what is Columbus 5, like I said. So Columbus 5 is the Terra ecosystem's mainnet upgrade, which is absolutely huge. We've seen mainnet upgrades push prices many, many times before, and I think it's definitely going to continue to push this price up as well. It is set to be one of the most significant Terra blockchain updates to date. So that's absolutely huge. They talk about some of the differences. We're not going to go through every difference, but you have all that information right here if you want to pause the video and take a look. I said it before and I'll say it again. Terra Luna is definitely one of those coins I believe has a very, very great long-term potential. I believe this value will only continue to rise over time, and it's a coin definitely, like I said, worth looking into. Definitely, like I said, at this 11% decrease in the last month, almost 12% of a decrease in the last week actually. And I think as we move forward, Terra is going to actually find its way to $30. We saw it around 34.51 earlier in the week. So we'll see what happens. We'll keep you guys up to date on all these coins as well. Make sure to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and turn notifications, guys, as we try to get to our number 4 in the top 5. I do want to say, realistically, we talk about all these coins on the channel, so definitely take advantage of, like I said, take advantage of this information. Subscribe to the channel as we jump into Cardano ADA. So this is a very, very common one that a lot of people talk about pretty much daily, myself included. I love talking about Cardano. I think there's such a very, very big, really just huge potential behind it. Like I said, with all these coins, there's huge potential. I wouldn't bring one to the top 5 if there wasn't big potential behind these coins. But Cardano has a specific value kind of implemented into it. And I think that's the one thing a lot of people don't realize with the Cardano ecosystem, how large it is continuing to grow, how big, this community really is. Staking involved, obviously, a lot of people love that. And we see the last 24 hours being about a negative 4% decrease, going all the way actually on some of these price points down to $2.53, $2.53 there as well. So we're seeing 2 dips down to $2.53. And we actually see, like I said, in the last week, not a massive, massive increase, about a 23.66% increase coming from about $2.12. If we take a look at the last month, of 112% increase. So still looking at very, very solid as this price is continuing to kind of decline a little bit. I do expect Cardano to actually dip below $2.60 yet again. Below $2.60, I would say that is definitely a buy for myself. Dollar cost averaging in, obviously, like I said, is something that I love doing during these market dips. Obviously, not dumping your entire money or your entire savings all into one coin or your entire savings into one dip, because there could be even more dips after that, previous dip. So just keep that in mind. But Cardano is looking like a very, very solid coin right now, and we have many reasons as to why that is. If we actually take a look, I did tweet this out recently. If you guys aren't following me on Twitter, Crypto Profit YT on Twitter, if you guys want to stay up to date with all of these altcoins as well. So Cardano ADA announced for smart contracts to be released September 12th, 2021. Imagine where this brings us in 2022. So this is absolutely huge. Obviously, like I said, a huge date for smart contracts to actually be released September 12th. We've been waiting on that for quite some time, and a lot of people very, very excited about that coming to us finally. We also see the Cardano Summit 2021 confirmed for September 25th and September 26th. So there'll be 20 local meetup events where they should be, where they talk about all of these different locations that have possibilities of actually grabbing one of these events. So just imagine how big this will be. Smart contracts release. We're going to have all these meetups talking about smart contracts, talking about all the big things taking place and all the different projects coming into the ecosystem. Obviously, a lot of cool things taking place in the month of September. So I do think this price is going to continue to, if not, a lot of people like to call it inflate. If it continues to inflate, continues to rise in hype, at the very least, we are going to see this price as well increase. So jumping into the next one, we have Theta. Theta is going to be the number 5 coin in the top 5 for really at great price points right now. You know, we see a $6.77 Theta. We actually saw it drop all the way to $6.62 about, what time was that? 8:10 a.m. this morning. So a great price for Theta at $6.77, a 4.6% decrease in the last 24 hours. Taking a look at the last week, we see about a 1.42% decrease, but the last month has only been a 10.37% increase. That means Theta really hasn't had its push yet. You know, a lot of these coins seeing at least 40%, maybe even, 80% on a lot of these coins. We saw even some like Cardano above 100% and some like Terra Luna above 200%. So the fact that Theta is only in the last month gone up 10.37% just tells you that Theta has yet to actually have its big momentum swing, and I think there's just a little bit of time left before we do see that swing come into play. A $6.7 billion market cap right now. We actually had our all-time high earlier this year during that possible mainnet upgrade that a lot of people were kind of hyping up, $15.90, and then it died down completely, $8.65, and obviously the bull market kind of went bear for a second, and we had a dip all the way down to $3.67. But now we are rising back at least a little bit, but realistically, if we take a look at the last month, not much of an increase there. And there's a lot of reasons to invest in Theta, a lot of the reasons to believe in Theta's long-term potential. If we actually take a look, we have ThetaDrop.com. It has a bunch of great people actually involved with Theta Drop. You can see obviously Katy Perry. We have the own one of the greatest moments in martial arts. You have WPT, which is World Poker Tour. Just a bunch of different things. We're not going to go through it all, but like I said, a lot of opportunities to invest in Theta, and we actually see the Theta.tv doing very well as well. We have World Poker Tour 24/7 stream, actually powered by Theta Network, as well as so much other things just really taking place on the Theta.tv website. I will say, guys, Theta is looking very strong right now. We have a lot of different reasons, like I said, to believe in Theta's long-term potential, definitely with the announcement of the T-Drop token. So the Theta ecosystem 2022, announcing T-Drop token, going to be big. We're not going to go too much into that right now in this video, but in our earlier Theta videos, we talked about the T-Drop. We're talking about how that could absolutely be huge for the ecosystem of Theta altogether. But the Theta network is definitely something that solves a solution, or really solves a problem in this kind of industry. So if you guys want to take a look, they actually kind of talk about the problem being of live streaming today, poor quality, skyrocketing data needs, and decentralized, inefficient system. And then they talk about their solution being viewers earn rewards as Theta fuel, higher quality, smoother video streaming, and reduced cost of delivering video streams. So great solutions to the problems here with Theta Network, and they have a lot of different utility continuing to build up. Just a lot of live partners as well. You actually saw previously we only had 3 on the website. They have Con TV, they have Sizzle, they have I can't even read that one, to be honest. I probably have heard of it. I just cannot read it, what it says there. But just a great potential behind Theta. And they have a great roadmap as well. If you guys want to look into what they have coming in the future, the Theta project roadmap has a lot coming in 2022. So stay tuned. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. Make sure to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and turn notifications on if you guys have not already. I really do appreciate the awesome support, as we did just hit 100K subscribers. I really do appreciate it. And if you guys want to stay up to date with even a little bit more details, as well as pre-sales, ICO, sales, as well as low market cap coins to try to make those 300x possible, I do have a Patreon down in the description below, so you guys can always jump in there and join that Patreon if you guys please. So that's going to be in the description as well. Thanks again, guys. I'll see you all in the next one.